folks, Lester here, and I want to thank you for joining me on a really blistery, cold afternoon here, Sunday afternoon here in Texas. I want to show you what we've gotten done today. I do have friends with me. Sweetie, Stella, I'm talking about you. And I also have Christmas here as Christmas Trixie here as well. Let me show you. I'm going around right now. Let me turn my camera facing the other way. I'm going to look that way for a couple of minutes, and then I'll turn it back around and we'll talk for a second or so. But you can see what we've done over here. I got a lot of hay put out for all the babies. These are all of our little ones over here. And I made sure that the barn was clear from all of the feed buggies, and that we've moved a whole lot of hay over here for these guys to bed up in. Now, they're not bedding up right now. They're just really... Look out, Stella. Stella, run! Prince Willie Joe! Prince Willie Joe! You guys should just be aware that they're... Stella! You guys should be aware that there's nothing monumental, nothing breathtaking, nothing life-changing, nothing of the sort is going to happen in this particular video. Just another boring video of our Longhorns doing what Longhorns do, okay? And what you just saw right there, I'm so sorry you had to see that. Over here, we have Roman who has to pee. Roman, do you mind? I'm working on a video. Now, here's something we can all look at and say, ooh and aw. It's our sweet Rita. Rita's laying in the hay, getting nice and warm and cozy, y'all. Rita's getting nice and cozy. Oh, it's such a cold day, everybody, and she's so cold. Right, Rita? You're so cold, sweetie? I know. You might want to stand back, Stella. They're not messing around. Oh, boy, here comes the wrecking ball and Charlene. So what I wanted to show you all were some of the winter preps I was doing, and just kind of getting some reaction and some engagement with you all to show you what's happening. But as of right here, got the feed buggies all moved out. Look how concerned. This is the wrecking ball, and I do not want Stella coming over here. Stella's not a farm dog. Trixie is. Stella is not. Stella will get herself hurt. And so Jolene, Stella, no ma'am. I will not let Stella do that. Stella's asking for trouble. Stella's not a farm dog. If you don't know what that means, friends, not all dogs can be on a farm. There's a lot of dangers that you have to be aware of. And I'm going to try to hurry and get out of here. But Stella's fine. Stella wants to be with me, and Jolene and Prince Willie Joe, along with Rita and Roman, are not going to allow it. Okay, all is fine. Here comes more backup. All right, so back to what I was saying. I want you to notice the bedding that we put down. We took all of our old hay and we made it all into bedding underneath the barn here. So the cows can come in. We have plenty of room that they can all lay down, stretch out, get nice and warm if they need to, and they probably will. And so they're going to be good over here. I moved the feed buggies, got one over there on that side. We got another one over here on this side. We have 3 fresh rolls of hay put out, okay? So that's what I've done here in the back pasture. Another roll of hay over there inside the hay ring. And the 3rd roll of hay is over here in this hay ring off in the far distance. So you can see all that we've done over here to prep for the 14 degrees, y'all. 14 degrees we're going to get down to. Now, I want to also show you what I've done here. Don't freak out when you see no water coming out. I am draining my pipes. That water will run out of there, and it will eventually stop. And I am draining the pipes. That water's been turned off. Right there, all you see right there is a little bit of excess water that was stuck in my pipes. But that water will drain out of there. And if there's no water in my pipes, then there's no fear of any pipes bursting. And that is what we wanted to do. I'll walk back over in just a moment and show you all of that happened up around that side. I want to turn this water here on. Let it run out of there. Look at there. I don't know why there's still water coming. I thought I turned that water all the way off. I thought that water was all the way off. I don't know why the water's still coming out. But I will leave that on. There we go. That water has to be turned off. I'm surprised there's that much water still in those pipes. I knew there'd be some water in the pipes, but not that much. But I'm gonna make sure I have it all turned off over here at the main hub. I call it the main hub. I don't know what you guys call it. Let's see, this water here has finally stopped running. But we want no water in our pipes whatsoever. There we go. Check that out. No water. There's no water in our pipes. So we're going to be good over here. I'm not messing with you. I am not messing with neither one of you. Not right now, I'm not. I'm not messing with you guys either. Look out. Psh, move, 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 move. Okay. Stick with me for a moment, friends. Let me show you what I've done, and then we'll walk over to the other pasture and look at the other babies. Allow me to close this all the way up and then put my safety, this is just my safety latch around it, just a little bungee cord that I have just as a kind of a backup, and a second layer of protection. A second layer of protection. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing, Trixie? Stella don't want to play right now. Okay, so friends, here we go. All of the water to the barn has been turned off. All of the water troughs have been filled, and every pipe has been drained. Just making sure, right over here, the last one in the check. There we go. Everything's been drained. Okay. Now, what I did do over here, and I'll walk you through it if you just give me a couple of seconds. I know you're probably screaming and hollering for, give us better content. Well, I'm getting there, okay? So, this is a little bit of a mess over here. Just ignore all of this. What I'm gonna do is wrap all of this stuff in actual insulation. I'm not gonna deal with those pool noodles like a lot of y'all do. I'm gonna wrap it in actual insulation, and it's gonna look tacky, but it's gonna be fine. So this here turns off all of the water to the barn. Now, this water here goes to the RV. I'm gonna leave that on because I'll be staying here. But what I'm gonna have to make sure that I do is keep the RV water running, dripping. I don't know what the temperature is right now. Does anybody want to do me a favor and go to Google and find out how cold it's going to be tonight? So I will leave this water here dripping, like a slight drip, like so-ish. Not a lot, just moving water has a harder time freezing than does water that's just sitting there. This water here is turned on because that runs into the actual RV. This water here is turned off. This is the pipe that runs out to the front water trough where the calves are at, the little gladiators. We're gonna walk over there right now. I'm not able to read any comments right at the moment because I'm working, but you guys walk with me and we'll finally get to a point where I can just stop walking and talking, put my glasses on, and read some comments. And so I think that you'll be excited about what we've done up here up front. I'm excited. So remember how I have the water turned on to the RV, but I want it turned off over here. I do not want to lose any of these pipes. So I'm going to disconnect this water right here. Just let this open, take this hose off, and then open that up. There, see, it's empty. It's been opened up and it's been drained empty. Now, not to worry, the cows do have enough water. And then if in fact I can keep my water or it doesn't freeze up, then we'll be good. All right, let's look over here. As you can see, I have a whole lot of bedding. If you guys are using a phone, you can zoom in on your phone. You don't need me to zoom in. You can zoom in yourself. Using your phone, just take your two fingers, your index finger and your thumb, and you can touch them to the screen of your phone and widen your fingers apart, and it'll help your phone zoom in. Guys, you can sit there and say, Lester, duh, but there are people who don't know that. So let me teach. So what I would do is I would touch my phone screen with these two fingers and then do this while I'm touching my phone, and you will zoom in. Give it a shot if you don't believe me. Okay, so what you can see over here, and you may be noticing what I'm looking at. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in myself. Look at there. Do y'all see who that is? Not Waylon. Look who's there beside Waylon. Oh boy, it was not easy. Friends, it was not easy. But what I did was I got Jezebel and Serenity moved up front today. And so now they're all three together, the whole family. We got Jezebel, Trinity, who are both over there eating on the feed buggy. We have Danny and Ruby over here. We have Loretta and Patsy over here. There's Serenity, and then there's Waylon. And I love this. I love this. I love this. Hey, let me ask you this question. Why do I love this? Why am I so happy to have this set of calves up here in the front? I'm putting my glasses on now to see what y'all say. Why am I so excited? It's not because Trinity is back with her mom, but why am I super excited about this over here? Who knows? Elvis, you should watch more videos. Not because they're teenagers, not because they're family, not because they're Waylon's girls. Nope, you guys don't know. You guys don't know. Not because they're all heifers, not because they're all bred, not so they can keep Waylon busy. No, guys, you don't know. Oh, you don't know. So I've done a horrible job at teaching. Listen, the reason I'm so happy to have all of these babies here is because of Jezebel. There's something special about Jezebel in the fact that Jezebel is skittish and she's nervous and she's scared to go inside the barn with the other cows. And no matter how cold or how rainy, or in this case, how much snow we're going to get, Jezebel will never walk inside the other barn with those big cows. She won't do it. That means that Jezebel's calf, Serenity, would also stay out with mom. So I've been pretty insistent that I have to find a way to get Jezebel separated from those other meaner, let's say the meaner cows. And I had to get Jezebel here up front. So now the beauty is, I know you don't see it happening right now because Jezebel's over there eating. But Jezebel, and look at her calf playing. Y'all can zoom in to look at that little calf playing around, having so much fun. Look at there. Look at there. She's laying down to have get warm. Would you stop doing that? People are going to call us names. They're going to call us names if you keep doing all that licking stuff. Y'all look over there at Serenity laying down there to get warm in the hay. And that also means that at some point her mother, Jezebel, will also come over and lay herself down in the hay to stay nice and warm as well. And that makes me feel very happy to know that our cows, all of our cows, are going to stay nice and warm on these bitterly cold nights. So I'll go ahead and do that little talking point that I always do, where I remind you all, because people always start screaming about, well, it's -3 degrees here, Lester, and we ain't complaining. I know it's not. I know you're not complaining because you're not like that. You're not complainers. And I hate to be a complainer, but what I try to remind folks is that our animals, just like our infrastructure, our pipes and everything else, are not conditioned for those types of temperatures. We seldom drop below freezing. And if we do, it's only a couple of days a year. This far south Texas, we don't really deal with freezing temperatures much. Excuse me, I had to sniffle. And so, I mean, think about it for a minute. I don't know where you all live, but when is the last time you've ever seen completely exposed pipes above ground? That should give you an idea, y'all. That should give you an idea that here in our part of Texas, we don't deal with this. We don't deal with the freezing cold temperatures. So to know that we're going to get as low as 14 degrees in a couple of days is terrifying to us because we're not built for that. Whenever the original owner had these pipes all installed, he never buried these things underground any more than just a couple of inches because he never thought he would need to. And in fact, we don't. And then you say, well, our cows in North Dakota are fine. Yes, your cows in North Dakota are fine because your cows in North Dakota are very familiar with blizzards and winds and all of the things. But our animals are not. So we have to do things that maybe sometimes you guys don't have to do. I want to say thank you while I have you all for some really neat gifts. Lots of biscuits or muffins. These are all part of the collection that got wet when I opened the boxes, and I don't know who to say thank you to. And then look at this over here. Here's a big box. It came just like this from Animal Mart. This is a huge, giant box of horse muffins, y'all. This is a huge box of horse muffins. There are some other gifts that I'm going to open. I'm not going to do it right now, but I do have things that I want to get opened, and I'll do that, just not right this minute. I'm going to take a couple of these, though, with me into the horse pasture. Give me a second to turn my phone around while I open these up. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 6 should be plenty. I want to thank all of you who took the time to watch my friend Rick think like a horse as he critiqued my first ride on Rita. Rick went through everything from the lunging to the actual mount and everything in between. He pinpointed the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I am always the first to remind you that there's going to be a lot more ugly when it comes to anything to do with Lester than good. Stay here. No, get back. Get back. Those horses are going to get back. The horses are going to stomp you. Let me turn my water off. Do not come in here, Stella. Do not come over here. Guys, I did not stomp on Stella. I stomped at Stella, trying to keep her stomped away so that she would not come in here and have Rita or Roman chasing her around. So in case you're wondering about the horses, I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to take this water off the hose. Let that hose run empty. Let all the water drain out of that hose. And then turn this water on. Look, it's on. All of that water will come out of the pipe and we'll be good. And then tomorrow, when I come out tomorrow morning, no matter how cold it gets tonight, we're going to be good. Leave them dogs alone, Rita. Don't worry. Stella's going to leave. Stella's going to leave. Stella, leave, Stella. Gosh, Stella, dummy. Rita, leave her alone, Rita. Guys, I'm not calling Stella a dummy. I'm just saying that she's pretty darn brazen for just sitting there. Oh, Stella. Stella, you're going to get yourself hurt. See, now I can't really reward the horses, or they'll think that I'm giving them a reward for being mean to Stella. I love y'all, but I want you to be sweet to Stella, okay? Stella's one of us. She's one of us. She's a survivor. Yes, she is a survivor. And we love her. Don't you turn your butt towards me. Stella, you're going to get me hurt, sweetie. Oh, gosh, Stella. Rita, you got to stay in there, baby. Rita, we were just talking about you. We were just talking about how wonderful you are, sweetie. You smell something fun? What do you smell, baby? What do you smell in my pocket? Oh, she smells something, y'all. Roman's like, I smell something too, and it smells minty fresh. Rita, stop doing that. Okay, Roman, here. I can't resist. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man that works at the jail ranch? Here, Rita. Yes, she loves the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Rita loves the Muffin Man who works at the jail ranch. Yes, good. That's good, girl. That's good right there. Rita, don't do it, Rita. He's not bothering you. Roman, I'm not giving you more muffins right now. Okay, so where was I? So as of right now, the RV still has running water. We have all of the bedding out and ready for all of our little heifers, along with Mama Jezebel and her little calf, Serenity. They're up there with Waylon. Their water troughs are full and will be good until it defrosts tomorrow, where I can run water again. Rita's got her blanket on. They have a north wall built from hay. You saw Rita when we first started was laying there in the loose hay, enjoying herself, showing you all how she gets warm on these colder nights. And I will also turn their water back on in the morning and fill up their troughs. They have 2 water troughs, about 500 gallons of water over here, and they're going to be fine. Who knocked the camera down? Golly gee. And then, of course, out here out back, these babies also have their water troughs filled. We filled a lot of water today, y'all. We filled up a lot of water today. Do not knock this off. They can't reach it right there, and I can just video you know what? I can video them from over here. You can't reach that, can you? And so we have hay out. We have our feed buggies. We have bedding. And everybody is ready for the cooler temperatures tonight. And the especially colder temperatures coming. Don't knock that off. He's going to knock that right to that water trough, aren't you? You're going to knock that right off to that water trough, ain't you? I can't trust you for nothing. I don't know where to put my camera where he can't get to it. I love you, sir. I do love you so much. But I want to be able to video you, but I don't want him to find where I'm videoing from. This is my camera. This is our Eufy cameras. These are amazing cameras, and they film all night long. I can wake up at any time of the night and try to locate them. I just don't know where to put it. What I may have to do is set it here on the back of this darn old truck to keep it away from the fence line, and I'll video from there. Okay. Well, guys, I will throw my glasses on here momentarily, and we'll have a chance to have a little chit chat. I think that I'll just set this right here, and I'll be able to see every time the horses come towards the fence and the gate. I can watch them. I have to go put that bungee cord on there, and if I don't, you know what we can do? Would you guys want to hang on and we'll go ahead and feed the horses? I've not fed them tonight yet. We can go ahead and get that out of the way. If you have other stuff you want to get done, then by all means, go do what you want to get done. By all means, if you have other stuff to do, I implore you to go do the other things you want to get done. Look what I brought. An actual carrot stick. An actual carrot stick. So when I do get Rita out and about, maybe tomorrow, if the weather clears up a little bit, I can actually lunge her with an actual carrot stick. That would be nice. I'll put this back here to have that. Here's Rita's rope halter. And just so you all can see, this is our water troughs here for the big cows. Now, don't forget that I call them the big cows, but these cows also have a pond they can drink from. The same for Rita and Roman. If they ever need to, they have a pond they can drink from. And then the only animals who we do not have a pond for are those up in the front pasture in what we call our bullpen. We do not have a pond in that pasture, but I do hope that, well, hello there, Barnadette. Hi, sweetie. Hey, sweet Barnadette. Such a sweet, pretty girl. I do hope that maybe before the summer, we can get something built. I got to get my bucket. Let me get me a bucket. Barnadette, I've already fed you, sweetie. Barnadette's already been fed, y'all. Sometimes Barnadette will pretend she'll play that poor me. She plays that poor me. How many of y'all have been known to also play the role of the poor me? Anybody? Don't answer that, y'all. Don't answer that question. Do not answer that. Because I believe a lot of us do that. Poor me, poor me, poor me. Look out, Barnadette. Baby, look, you already have food. Look, y'all, this is how wonderful and lucky she is. Barnadette, not only does she have dry food, she has wet food. I put her wet food in her dry food. Right there, I put her can inside of her can. So she can have that. And then I will say, well, I need to grab some hay here right quick, friends. I need 3 flakes. Guys, I'm going to have to put you face down for a moment. Some of y'all don't mind. Others can't stand that. All right. You guys hold on. We're going to take us a little drive, okay? Taking us a little drive to my feed room. Hold on, girls. You want to ride? Come on, Stella. You want to ride? Come on, Stella. Hop on. Good girl. Now sit down, Stella. Sit down, sweetie. All right, you guys give me one moment here, please. Stella, stay right where you're at. Do not come over on my side. All right. I need that bag right there. Giving y'all a moment to sit there for a second or so. All right, hold on. Yeah, this container, this here trailer, the front of that stays nice and dry. Stella, I'm going to drive off without you. And so I thought it'd be a great place for a tack and a feed room. All right, friends, hold on. You coming back on, Stella? You gonna come up? Come on. Come on, Stella. Hurry. Come on. Up, 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 up. Stella, hurry up. I'm not gonna wait all day, sweetie. Come on. You make it? Come on. Up, 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 up. There we go. She's fine right there. Hold on, sweetie. All right. I've come back to feed you. Yes, I have. Guys, if you're the kind of people who are saying, Lester, why in the world would you have driven that little short distance? It's just because I can, okay? Because I can drive a short distance and be fine with it. Settle down, Rita. I can tell you have the devil in you right now, sweetie. I can tell you got the devil running through you right now. Why is that? Why you have the devil running through you right now, sweetie? Sometimes Rita can get the devil in her. I don't think that it's about me. Put your ears pretty, love. Put your ears pretty. Come on. I hope you guys can see what's going on in the other pasture over there with Trinity. Rita, settle down, sweetie. Come on, Roman. Look out for Rita. She got the devil in her. Come here, Rita. Over here. I want to zoom into that other pasture. And you guys look what's going on with Trinity and her sister. Now, they are running and playing. They're very happy. The cool weather has everybody kind of frisky. And now that I've zoomed in, they stopped. Darn it. They stopped running. But it was really cute. But as I was walking across, I was watching them run and play. Now Stella's getting smarter. Looky here. Look who's getting smarter. She's like, you know what? I think I will just stay right over here on this side of the fence where I'm safer. That's a good move, Stella. That's a real good move. All right, now I'll drive over and set my green hay out. Look, they're doing it again. I love seeing that. I really do. I love that they're happy. Because I'm tell you something, an animal who's not healthy would not find the strength to run and jump and play. They wouldn't. Golly gee, they're doing it again. I'll drive over there in a few minutes, y'all. Give me a moment. Let me drop this hay off here and we'll drive over and have a peek before I let you go. Stella, don't come over here. A lot of you guys know exactly what I'm doing here. Kind of a little bit of a scavenger hunt game that we do. Horses have a chance to walk about a little bit and discover hay in other places. Stella, come on, Stella. Come on, sweetie. Come on, Stella, Wella. Come on, Stella, get on. Get on, love. I hope I pulled up far enough to close this gate. Yeah. Never a doubt. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, so I don't forget, is not only put the chain latch, but I'll also put my security bungee cord around it. And that will make sure that just in case the horses come over and start playing around, they're not going to find themselves out of here. I would hate that. All right, guys, I got one last thing to do, and you're going to do it with me. Do not leave me. Do not leave me. You promise you're not going to leave me? Do I sound like a man with insecurities? Do I sound like a man with insecurities? Don't leave me. Please don't leave me. Remove Stella. All right, so what I have to do is take one of these rolls of bales of hay out of here, and I'm going to attempt to go up and feed the cows up front. Y'all hold on. Yeah, I kind of need two hands for this, but I don't have two hands because I got my phone in one. There we go. There we go. How y'all like that? Okay. So you might be saying, Lester, why are you feeding green hay to your cows? I wouldn't normally do that. They have their grain. But because of the fact that we have freezing temperatures coming, a lot colder than normal, I want to make sure, come on, unless you can do this. Hold on, guys. I want to make sure that we have enough nutrition in our babies' bellies that they can better cope with the extreme cold. I hope I have myself a box cutter here. Tripod. Got a knife. We're good. I got a knife. We're good. I got a knife, y'all. We're good. I'm gonna give her a quick treat while no one's watching. Looky here. Hurry. Hurry while nobody's watching. You're welcome. That's Reba. I love her. She's a really good girl. Now, I did bring enough for everybody, y'all, for the next several days. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. She's like, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. This is that good green stuff. We don't always give our cows the green alfalfa. Hold on, Stella, look out. All right, friends. Oh, I am really getting cold. I'm trying to hold it together. Lester's trying to hold it together, y'all. I'm trying to hold it together for you. Hey, sweetie. All right, what I'm gonna do is put my phone in a tripod. So you got mud all over your horn. Guys, give me a moment to get my phone in this tripod. Oh no, my tripod is frozen. That's how cold it is. My tripod froze. I know y'all think I'm just making that up. You're like, Lester, you're just so darn dramatic. Always so dramatic. You're a Karen. I'm gonna spread it out a little bit. I left you playing here. Okay, let me take this phone out this tripod now, and I'll turn you back around. What's wrong? What happened to my phone? What happened to my phone? Okay, so I did not put the phone in the wet mud. There is some mud here, but it's dried. you can see for yourselves that even though there's some ruts and there's a little bit of watery, muddy here, most of the mud is dried up. And then all of the cows are trying to have them a little bite of green hay. This green alfalfa has a whole lot more protein and anything you can put into their bellies as far as roughage goes can help keep them warm, especially on these colder nights. So we're not too concerned with tonight. Tonight's Sunday night. Tomorrow night is going to be the really bad one, and then even worse on Tuesday night. So not to worry, I'm going to let you all go, and then I'm going to go out and do the same thing to the cows out back. I've had you on here for quite a while. I want to say thank you. I got my glasses on. If you have any questions that you want to ask me, I will be more than happy to answer questions. I did bring enough hay to last 3 or 4 days. It says that Justin, Steinmetz, and Jeff are leaving on Wednesday morning with Chuck. That's great. The Lions lost. Yes, that was yesterday. So if we're talking football, I know you don't want to hear this, but since my Texans have lost, now I'm going for the Bills. And not because I like the Buffalo Bills. I really do like the Josh Allen story. I love the story of a good underdog. And then as far as the Chiefs go, yes, they also won yesterday. But I'm just going to tell you something, and you can believe it or not, but America and the world is getting real tired of the Chiefs. We are tired of the Taylor Swift. We are tired of the Kelseys. We're tired of the Mahomes. We're getting real tired of the Andy Reid. And so that's no knock on the city of Kansas City, Missouri, or whatever. It's just the fact of people are getting tired of the referees showing lots of partial calls. And I'm so sorry if you don't like hearing that, but that's just the voice of America, friends. Lester does not sit around and create these things. Lester only reads everything. And I'm telling you right now, if you're in Kansas City, you probably have no idea. If you're in Kansas City, you have no idea what's going on with what the rest of the league and the rest of the country are saying about Kansas City. But people are tired. They're just so sick and tired of the Kelseys and the Taylor Swifts and the Mahomes and the Andy Reid and the referees and the fact of them calling things or not calling things and playing such a role in the Chiefs doing what they're doing. So it's a lot of drama, and that's more drama than I can handle. Yes, the Chiefs have more drama than even Lester can bring, okay? Sorry if you're a Chiefs fan, and you know what? May the best team win, but the best team has to be a real team. I tell you what, my personal opinion is I lost all respect for Andy Reid last year when he let Kelsey push him on the sideline. When I saw a player push or shove or put his hands on a coach, that is what ruined it for me. And it wasn't nothing to do with Taylor Swift. I don't care who a guy or girl dates. I don't care. So, yeah, I think, as many people agree with me as though that don't. But no, I like a good underdog story, and Josh Allen has an amazing underdog story. I don't really know much about the city of Buffalo, New York. I don't know much about the Bills organization, but I do love a really good story of an underdog, someone who's overachieved and kept fighting even despite the odds. And that's the story of Josh Allen. If you don't know his story, you should look it up, and you'd find some really neat reading. I think it's a 24-hour drive, so I hope that they'll be taking turns. If they do get here on Friday, see, if they would wait if they would wait until Thursday to leave and drive and get here sometime Friday, they would have beautiful weather Saturday and Sunday. Beautiful weather. And I really do hope that they can plan it to where they get great weather. So, all right, friends, I've kept you guys long enough. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget that Jamie and I will be going live again later on tonight on our Sanctuary Sunday. That starts at 8. I have no idea what time it is right now. No idea. But I will be going in, taking myself a shower, feeding the dogs, cleaning myself up, watching me some football, and then I will be joining Jamie at around 8 o'clock as we do our live together. Okie doke. So thank you all so much for watching. It's so it's 6 p.m. my time. Waylon, be sweet to her. It's 6 p.m. my time. Okay. And we're in the Central Time Zone. So 2 hours until we go live. Waylon, can you be sweet? And then for anyone who's wondering, what will I do with all of these guys whenever Chuck gets here? Don't forget that Chuck will be in our lot. We call it the lot. But Chuck will be in our lot for probably close to a month before he ever gets a chance to come out over here. Hey, look what I got. Look what I got. Want me to walk away? Want me to just walk away and leave you alone without giving you a muffin? All right. I know you can smell it. I know you can smell that muffin. He's like, put the damn thing on the top of the fence and walk away. Sir, I'm going to walk away. You all saw how they can throw their heads around like that. And so that right there is what happened to Justin. You all saw Waylon throwing his head around. The only difference is I am between a very heavy-duty fence, and Justin was in the pasture with his bull, and they can start playing rough. You guys know they can play rough. So Chuck will not be in the squeeze chute. He'll be in the lot. Want me to show you the lot real fast? No, I know you're ready to go. I'll let y'all go. I'm going to let you guys go. It's getting dark. But the lot's over there. It's a very heavy duty, 6-foot walls, wooden structure. We have 2x6s and 2x8 boards every few inches. And there's no animal getting out of the lot unless we open the gates and let them out of the lot. So you do not have to worry about that, I promise. But here's what we'll do. Tomorrow's Monday. Tomorrow morning when I wake up and we're making our rounds, I will be more than happy to show you all the lot, okay? And we'll take a tour of the lot. I will show y'all where Chuck will be staying. I will show you all the things that you'll need to know about Chuck. This week, we will make him a nice bed of hay. We'll get him a roll of hay moved over to where he'll have some roughage. We'll get him a water trough, a feed trough. And when Chuck gets here, he will be very well accommodated in the lot, where he'll be safe and he'll be warm. He'll get the best of vet care, and we'll do all of those things that we have to do to him. And then once we get him castrated, and then all of the little swimmers finally go away or stop swimming, then we will move him to a different pasture where he will live the rest of his life with all of our babies as one of these guys here, okay? Can't say exactly which pasture he'll be in at that point. You never really know. We may have them all together come spring. Hey, Patsy, look what I got for you, sweetie. Patsy, you want a snack or not, Patsy? Patsy, you want a snack? Stella, back up, sweetie. All right. Waylon, last chance for a snack. Waylon, last chance for a little snack. I know you can smell it. He's like, that's not what I smell. I smell pretty girls. Here. You have yet to take a snack out of my hand, baby. Just take the darn snack and eat it. There you go. First time for everything, y'all. That's first time for everything. Oh, eat that darn muffin. All right, friends. Thank y'all for watching. I will leave y'all right here with a beautiful looking Waylon as he gives y'all the side eye. And I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon. Hope to see you guys in a couple of hours when Jamie and I join you on a split-screened, you heard me right, a split-screened Sanctuary Sunday. Lester from the JL Ranch North, and Jamie will be from the JL Ranch South, where we're going to be dividing and conquering these next couple of days. Bye, guys.